I got Matt Noyes here, and we're here with the Snow Cap. We got a little snow coming this weekend, a little nor'easter. How you feeling about that?
Well, you know what? It's about time, first of all. Here we are in December, and it's been like, well, even today on Friday, we're still 54 degrees or so on average around New England. So it's mild. We've been waiting on something a little more normal, and now we've got a chance for it. But, Rob, this storm is really kind of a tricky one. I mean, there's a couple of things about it that are going to be exceptionally tricky compared to the usual, believe it or not.
I like this. See, I need some excitement. I'm in my basement inside all day, so I need something. I need to be uncertain. I need to be like, ooh, is it going to be rain? Is it going to be snow? Because, I mean, I'm not leaving my house. I'm Edward Snowden right now. I'm going to be staying right in my basement. We really don't know what's happening this weekend, but give me the skinny. What can we expect?
Yeah, so bottom line is this. We've got two pieces of energy coming together. One's out of the southern United States with a ton of moisture. The other one's coming out of Canada with a ton of energy. Now, the first thing that has to happen, they have to match up. And it looks like they will. The question is exactly when do they match up? And it needs to be right within a matter of hours. So it looks right now like that happens just as the storm comes into southern New England. The thing strengthens and we end up with rain on Saturday morning, a lot of it, like over an inch of rain that turns over. I like the cat in the background, by the way, that turns over to snow. What's your cat's name?
I think it's either Pixel or Karma. If it's fat, it's Karma. If it's skinny, it's Pixel.
Well, very good. I got to tell you, Pixel, Karma, both, we're going to entertain both with a forecast that brings rain in the morning. It's heavy. It changes over to snow as we head into the course of the midday in the Worcester Hills, central and southern New Hampshire, the higher terrain, and northern New England, and then goes over to snow all the way probably to the coastline by Saturday afternoon. And when it snows, it'll snow hard. This storm's going to be strengthening. So expect us to go from like deluge of rain over to like white out of snow in a short period of time, particularly just away from the coast, which the roads are going to be a mess. Like it's going to be a pain in the neck to travel in the morning because of the rain. It's going to be a pain in the neck to travel in the afternoon because of the snow.
And who's getting the most? I'm here in southern New Hampshire. And how am I getting hit? Who's getting the most? Who can just maybe deal with a flurry? What do we got?
Funny you should ask. I got to share with you. I'm going to give you the answer, but I want to share with you my screen here. Take a look. So this is a high resolution model. What does that mean? It means there's a lot of detail to it, and it actually just came in on Friday morning right before we got together to talk about this. Now, take a look. If you look, there's a really sharp cutoff when you get into western New Hampshire, and you've got some of these purples indicate amounts are like 8 to 12 inches across central Mass. Some of that bleeds into southern New Hampshire, and then like northwestern New Hampshire, when you get on the northwest side of the whites, ends up with nothing. Maine gets hit really, really hard, but obviously even just having 4, 5, 6, 8 inches of snow across northeastern Mass is something in and of itself. Hold on a second, though. What I'm going to do is show you another piece of guidance that just came in a short time ago. By the way, I'm using the College of DuPage weather site. They do a nice job with it. We'll give the college a shout out there. All right, here we go. Snow product from another piece of weather guidance that just came in before we went and got together as well. Now, hold on a second. That same area, northwest New Hampshire, I pointed out that had 0. Here you've got 26 to 39 inches of snow that's in the forecast. You come down across Boston, it's got 11. Worcester's got 12, and your house has about 23.5. as opposed to what we just looked at, which was maybe on the order of 3, 4, 5, 6. So, Rob, this is the kind of crazy difference we're still looking at right now.
So it's like a seesaw. It's going this way, that way. You know,
right.
It's a fine line.
I should give you an answer, though, huh? Like an answer as to what we're forecasting.
I like answers. Yeah.
You can always find the maps on our website, of course, but at the same time, we are thinking probably on the order of about 6 to 9 inches for your house in southern New Hampshire. We're thinking when you get closer to the coastline, maybe more like 3 to 6. When you come down to Boston, it's 1 to 3, maybe right in the metro. Perhaps the same or a little bit less down to the South Shore, but 3 to 6 Merrimack Valley, even the northwest burbs of Boston. Route 2 corridor, northern Worcester County, 6 to 9. And the jackpot for everybody is going to be where we get 12 plus across the ski areas, Maine in particular. Rob, this is an awesome one for skiers and snowmobilers for one big reason. Ski areas were supposed to open in November, but it got too warm. They couldn't even make snow, right? And we've stayed pretty mild since then. Now, nature is going to do the job, put a base down on the slopes across particularly New Hampshire and Maine. Vermont does okay, but doesn't get as much. And then next week is cold all all week long. Starting Sunday, it's cold all week. You can blast the snow guns nonstop. The base is going to build. The trails are going to open like crazy over the next 7 days.
All right, so the skiers can be happy, but me as a guy stuck in my basement at home, I always worry about the outages, the winds. I mean, that comes with the nor'easter. It'd always be blowing. How are we looking for that? How are the winds? What's the likelihood for outages?
Question. What a great question. Yeah, because we're going to go from what's going to be rain to snow. So you got to figure it's going to be a wet consistency snow when you make that change, right? And then if the winds are going to gust, which they will, to about 40 or 45 miles per hour in eastern Mass, eastern New Hampshire, and Maine, that's going to put a strain on the power line. So we do expect some scattered power outages to develop across eastern portions of New England. We think the closer to the coast you get, the worse the wind will be. Cape Ann out by Gloucester may gust to 60 or higher. Cape Cod may gust to 60 or higher because you're closer to the storm center. So all of this does mean some power outages are possible, particularly later Saturday as more folks make the change over to snow. The only way I could see that we get out of that would be if this storm develops a little bit later. Remember I told you southern northern energy comes together. It's all about when. If it were to come together a little later, then most of the action is just in Maine rather than being across southern New England. Right now that doesn't look very likely, but it's possible.
I am at the edge of my seat. I'm excited for the weekend. We'll see what we get. Any final words for the snow lovers out there or the snow haters?
Yeah, you know what? Words for everybody. If you're anywhere in our forecast snow accumulation zone, because there is some uncertainty, we're giving you the best forecast, and I feel pretty good about it. But if you're anywhere in our forecast snow zone, even with a coating to an inch in the forecast, understand that because of the variability, I would put the driveway snow stakes in the ground so you don't get your lawn torn up in case the plow folks have to come. If you are a plow folk, you want to make sure you get your plow on your truck anywhere that we're forecasting any amount of snow blower ready to go, and understand that the roads will probably have to be plowed and treated in a whole bunch of communities, which will slow you down Saturday, but you can get out there Sunday.
Let it snow.
Let it snow. This won't be the last time we do this. December could be busy, especially in northern New England. Multiple storms are a possibility here over the next few weeks.